Matt Cope here with a new flat rate. Here today to actually bring to light a new practice that we're doing here, which is called air washing. Air washing can be used for a lot of different applications, from sanitizing a whole building for the coronavirus and other viruses and pathogens, all the way to even remediation practices or just general odor control by destroying odor-causing bacteria and things of that nature. Today we're using a couple of different products. Number one, we're using a low temperature or cold fogger. The fogger that I selected is a very handy one you can pick up at your local hardware stores and such. We'll try to get you a better link for shortly. However, I'm actually using a Ryobi one. It's a battery-powered fogger, incredibly handy, very, very easy to use. It's the 18-volt fogger, cold fogger. Now, the product we're using today, we're not in a building that needs to be sanitized for coronavirus or H1N1 or any of those types of things or pathogens. We're really more of a controlling an odor type of deal. So I'm using a product to fog today called RMR Botanical. It's an all-natural product that helps destroy odor-causing bacteria, and it's a great product to fog with as well. In the event that you're trying to sanitize a home, however, because of what's going on now with the different viruses and pathogens, then some other products you might want to check out are Biocide 100 as well as Microbiocide. You can get some of those from our vendor partners. Also, we'll have some new products that have already been certified for coronavirus coming up in a very quick video, should be in about a week. So keep an eye out for that one. But today, just go with me and we'll go ahead and do a demonstration where we're going to actually show how to do an air wash. So stay tuned. Now, before we get started with the air wash, you'll notice I am wearing some protective gloves. However, the products that we're using here today do not require any PPE, such as personal protection equipment. Does not require a respirator for me or for any of the inhabitants. This is a product that we're actually using based on odor control, and it's just going to kill odor-causing bacteria. So personal protection equipment is not required. However, it's not a bad idea to have some sort of respirator, whether it's a paint respirator or something, anytime you're doing large amounts of fogging, just because you're going to be exposed to chemicals and such all day long. This product that I'm using is not a chemical based, it's an all natural based out of, it's botanical, so it's based out of plants. And so therefore the protection equipment is not required. Now, in the fogger that I'm using, again, this product is actually not diluted. It is at 100% concentrate, designed to be ready for a cold temperature fogger. Pay attention, read the instructions on whatever product you're going to be fogging, on whether or not a dilution is needed or not. So, stay with me. We're going to go ahead and jump inside here, and we're going to do an air wash and show you how. We're inside, now it's time to start the air wash. Now you'll notice that the building that we're in is completely empty, nobody lives here. That's okay, however the products we're using are completely fine if it was fully furnished. I don't have to have anything cleared out. Today, we're going to do an air wash. The way an air wash is going to work is we're going to take our fogger and we're going to start misting and fill the whole room, so to say, with a light cloud. We're going to mist up by the ceiling. You're not trying to coat the ceiling at all. You're simply misting up by the ceiling until the room fills with fog. It's going to take a few seconds per room. We'll go into the closets, etc. As we go through, we're going to work our way back out of the building and do every single room in the house, upstairs and downstairs, for a complete air wash. Now, many of you have seen where we're talking about an air wash. What happens is as we're misting this product up into the air, the product itself, the fog itself, is going to be pulled to the ground via gravity. That's going to act kind of like a rainstorm. When it's raining outside, they say don't drink the rain. Why? Because it's dirty. because as it's falling out of the air, it captures the contaminants and the bacteria and such that are in the air and pulls it to the ground. So you don't want to drink that. Same goes with the fogging. When we're fogging this product in here, it's going to capture all the bacteria and stuff that's in the air and pull it to the ground where the chemical product that you're fogging can actually have time to work on it and destroy it. So therefore, let's go ahead and get started and we'll go from there. All right, so here we go. We're going to get started here. Might be kind of loud. So we completed an air wash. Now, the air wash in the video was pretty simple. It was a vacant property, and we weren't trying to actually kill anything major. It was a preventative air wash to take care of basic bacterias, mostly odor-causing bacterias and such. Past that, personal protection equipment. Remember, the products we were spraying in this video did not require full body suits and chemical respirators. However, you should always refer to the master label on whatever chemical product that you're using for mixing ratios as well as personal protection equipment required. We highly recommend that you use some personal protection equipment simply for wow factor and to make sure that the customer gets their money's worth. In the video, we were focusing more on odor-causing bacteria. Odor-causing bacteria didn't require that every surface come in contact with the direct fog. However, if you are trying to get rid of viruses and things that might lay on surfaces, then making sure that you fog until you see a light perspiration is recommended, especially in cases of trying to prevent and kill things like COVID-19 and other severe viruses. Some other considerations are the fact of what are we spraying? Are we spraying a sanitizer or a disinfectant? A true sanitizer should kill on contact practically instantly. Those are going to be more extreme products. However, disinfectants are what you're going to be spraying the majority of the time. Remember, check out the master label to find out what it is you're actually applying. Disinfectants need to come in contact with the bacteria and viruses that we're trying to get rid of for at least 10 minutes. You're going to do this with a very heavy fog so that you see that perspiration. Sanitizers kill on contact, so it doesn't take quite as much time. But a true fog job, according to the area that you're in, might only take, 30 seconds or so in a room to perform. Could take a lot longer, but you need to make sure that the area is clear for at least 30 minutes. Recommendations would really be an hour before anybody goes back in. But remember, refer to the master label and find out if it needs to be longer if you're using a more hazardous chemical. Don't forget to check out our recommended products, such as the RMR products like RMR Botanical and RMR 86 that can be used for not only remediating things like mold and mildew, but also for odor control and even a lot of pathogens. Check them out, see what they work on and what they've already been certified for. Another question that comes up is, do I need to wipe the surfaces down? Well, let's face it, if we're filling a room full of a chemical fog, whether it's natural or not, it's probably going to leave a residue. So the true answer is yes, most surfaces, as far as non-porous surfaces, tabletops, counters, floors, things of that nature, will need to be wiped down after the fact. However, whether you perform that service or your customer performs it, it may be up to them. If your customer has a cleaning service or somebody that can do that cleaning for them in order to save money, that's okay. Right? However, if you're going to perform that service, then be prepared to wear your PPE along with having plenty of microfiber or terry cloths to where you can scrub an area and dispose of those in a sealed bag accordingly to your manufacturer's recommendations. In the event that you're in a skilled trades industries, whether that's pest control, heating, air conditioning, electric, plumbing, garage door repair, whatever you are, if you're in a skilled trades industry, one nice feature about adding air washing to your services is that in the event of a global pandemic and things like that, it puts your customer at ease knowing that you can disinfect and sanitize their home after working there. So give it a shot and offer it. See what happens. All right, and the last thing we need is to fill out the paperwork. How do we do that? Well, all of your paperwork needs to have two main things on it. Number one, it needs to have a warranty. What is this warranty? The warranty outlines that we warrant that all work performed was performed according to EPA standards as well as the chemical manufacturer recommendations, so that the customer gets what they thought they were getting. Past that, you need a disclaimer that states that we're not liable for anybody or anything coming back in after we're there and contaminating the workspace. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and to further your education on what it means to perform an air wash and to do disinfectant services and sanitization services for your clients. We do recommend that you go through some of our other courses to get certified and make sure that you have some backing and all the information you need, whether from the EPA or the other chemical manufacturers, according to what you're going to do. Remember, check out our vendor links and our recommended products areas in order to make sure that you get the proper personal protective gear as well as chemical products according to what you're trying to perform. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to training@menupricing.com and we'll be happy to help you out any way we can.